November, everybody. Welcome back to Mimi's Mixed Bag. Today I want to do a little intro to a project I did last week. I created a Thanksgiving decor item, and when I got through with it, I realized that it fit the criteria of a collab that was due this week. I accidentally double booked a collab for tomorrow, and I didn't want to release them both on the same day. I thought that I needed to do a little intro because I didn't do the original video with that in mind. And what it was is it's called a free IY. It's hosted by Once Upon a Storage, and I will put a list below in the description box of all the participants. You're to take something that you did not purchase and upcycle it in some way. You can purchase, I guess, glue sticks and things you need to use, but it should cost you $0. Well, it just so happened I had these vases for the last 6 months or so. My husband had bought me a flower arrangement for Mother's Day and flowers.com, and they made a mistake or something. Well, I got 2 of the identical flower arrangements and they only charged us for 1. So I did have a set of matching vases that I wanted to upcycle. So without further ado, we'll get started on the project I did. I'm coming to you today with a little home decor thing I saw at Dollar General today, and what it actually was just a tinted mason jar with a little bit of fall embellishment on it, and they wanted $7 for it. I just couldn't believe that they want that much for something like that. So I thought, you know, those are such basic supplies. I'm going to come home and see if I can gather it up and kind of recreate it. Now, I do have some mason jars, but I wanted this to go on my table for Thanksgiving, and so I just happen to have 2 matching vases that I've just kind of hung on to. And so I'm going to paint these, and what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to tint a little Mod Podge with some food coloring, just a couple drops, and then just brush it on with a sponge brush and just give it a little bit of a tint, you know, other than the clear. And then I gathered up just some fall leaves, glue gun. I'm going to wrap a part of the vase with some burlap ribbon that I had, and I had some raffia. And then as far as kind of in the center of the bow or the center of the leaves, I wanted to put some kind of embellishment. Now, you don't really have to. You could stick a flower there. The one at Dollar General had a sunflower stuck on it, but I wanted mine to be a little more Thanksgiving. Now, if you've got some Thanksgiving stickers, you could actually put it on cardstock and punch out a circle. Now, this actually, my husband accidentally ordered me a black and white laser printer instead of a color laser printer, and so most everything I have to print now, I have to just print where I can color it myself. And so I found this really cute. I don't know if it's going to focus in well enough. Just this little wreath that says give thanks, and I've got some markers. I'm going to try to color it up and stuff. And then I also have a little dimension I'm going to put on it and see if I can just make a little medallion to put on the center of my vase. Just some markers or whatever you have. I'm going to paint vases, and then I'll get back with you after that. Okay, I just want to give you a quick look at what one vase looked like painted and one clear. This is my tinted Mod Podge. So I am just taking it and just trying to do some even strokes all the way up. I'm not painting the very bottom, but you can see that I just did one light coat all the way up and kind of did all around the edges. I'm curious to see what this looks like after it's dry. They're almost dry. I think they looked identical to those vintage green mason jars. So if you did this with mason jars, I think it would be really even cuter. I'll let these finish drying, and then I went ahead and colored my little Thanksgiving medallions with just some markers, and I'll put a link below of where I got these at, and I just shrunk them down to 25% and printed them out on cardstock and put a little, it's not glossy accents, but this is just some old dimensional magic stuff I had from plaid to give it a little glossy finish to it. After these get completely dry, my little embellishments get dry, I'm going to hot glue my ribbon and leaves on there, and I'll show you the finished vases. Okay friends, this is my Dollar General inspired vases. I think they're really cuter than the ones from Dollar General. They're certainly bigger, and it cost me $0 versus $7 a piece. If you've got a few fall leaves and some mason jars, or you know, it's just unlimited to what you could decorate a glass vase with. So I hope you inspired you in some way, and you can decorate your Thanksgiving table with something similar. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.